What's up, guys? Today we'll be talking about the act of, longevity. Okay, the act of having a long-term mindset as a trader. No, it's just like trying to let you know that trading is not a sprint race, but a marathon race. Okay, trading is not a sprint race, but a marathon race. The reason why I'm making this video is for people that are in a haste to to start making profits. They are in a haste to break through their financial crisis. They are in a haste to boycott the whole learning curve of trading. There is nothing like being in a haste especially in this industry. Okay, and in this industry of trading, there is nothing like shortcut. Do you guys understand? You can't eat your cake and have it. You cannot boycott all the whole learning process and you want to become profitable. No. There are times that you even take advantage of all the learning processes. You learn everything, but you're not still profitable. Now talk more of you boycotting it and you feel like you want to be profitable. One thing about trading is the very minute you get desperate, okay, the very minute you get desperate about either making money or maybe wanting something out of it, like at that particular moment or maybe at a very short term period, you see yourself getting frustrated, right? You see yourself getting stressed, overthinking and a whole lot of things, and maybe unfortunately for you, might give up in the process. So I want you guys to understand the fact that trading is something that you should take your time. You should take your time, learn. You have to fail. In this journey, that's what I tell most people, that in this journey you have to fail. You have to fail to win, because if you do not fail, there is no way, trust me guys, if you do not fail in this journey, there is no way you're going to there's no way you're going to level up. There is no way you're going to evolve. Like I used to say, right, trading is a particular career that would break you, then remold you as a person that is worth becoming a trader, because not everybody out there is worth being a trader. Do you understand? So trading would break you, remold you, then now give you what you want. That's the financial freedom you want. Because without trading doing all those things and you get into that financial freedom, you would not, how am I going to say this? You would not value that skill, you would not value that industry, and you would not even know how to go about your financial life. But I'm telling you that once you're a profitable trader, right? You tend to become, so humble. You tend to become so so generous. You tend to become so open-minded. Why? Because you know um th- those levels, those phase of life where you struggled, you've seen people, how am I going to say this? You've seen people have money more than you. You've seen people level up more than you. And now that you've gotten to that profitability level, now you are seeing people below you. So there is this kind of character trait within traders that you always want to help. Do you understand? You always want to help out. Now that is one of the effects of that breaking down. Trading has to break you down, because if it doesn't break you down, you would never know how it feels to be at your lowest. Do you understand? So if you are like this, trading will take you all the way down to this level, then elevate you again. Now, the reason why it's taking you down to this level is to understand how it feels to be on this level. That means it's to understand how it feels to be at your lowest. Then after doing that, then it takes you to the upside. So there is no way you cannot boycott your learning curve in trading. Every single profitable trader you're seeing there have experienced his or her lowest point. every single profitable trader you're seeing there has experienced that same thing you are also experiencing right now. The ability of you not, withdrawing money from the broker. You are still donating to the broker. You are still doing this, you are still doing that. You feel so frustrated, you feel like trading is not for you. You keep on second guessing yourself, you keep on doubting, are you sure this thing is even going to work for me? I have been in that phase before. Do you understand? I have been in that phase before. So if I've been in that phase, you should know it's very, very possible for you to also come out of that phase. So you should have this longevity mindset. You should have this long-term mindset that, okay, let me give myself from now to like next 4 or 5 years. Let me see what this trading is going to yield for me. You don't have to be desperate. The very minute you get desperate about making money, about financial freedom, about anything, that's when it comes to you chasing. You are chasing that thing now. Do you understand? And anything you start chasing, you never get to that thing. If you are chasing money, you never get to money. If you are chasing a woman, you never get to that woman. You have to be able to attract. Do you understand? Build yourself into that person that attracts money to yourself. And how do you do that? By learning the skill. I'm telling you guys, you focus more on the learning process than the end result, money is just a byproduct. Financial freedom is just a byproduct of the effort you put into learning. Do you understand? So you don't really have to, be stressed about maybe the fact that you are not yet profitable, or maybe you've watched the videos in the webinar, or in the course. Sorry, you've watched the videos in the course. You've watched it over and over again. You are not still profitable. What's going on? Are you sure? Like, you are so stressed. You are so tensed. You are so everything. But trust me, I guarantee you, time is only what is going to take you. Time is only what is going to take you to become profitable in the market. I have been in that situation. There were particular days where I just keep on thinking, are you sure? Are you sure this trading is actually real? Or are you sure these people are not just telling us to trade just for the broker to collect our money? I have thought about all those things previously in the past. But here I am today. So what you should understand is everybody have their own learning curve. And your learning curve is what builds your experience as a trader. My learning curve is different from your own, and your learning curve is different from the other person that is watching this video. Everybody learning curve is different. That's why each and everyone's experience is different. My experience might be different from your own experience. Your experience might be different from the next person's experience. Do you understand? But all it takes you to build up that experience is time. Time. You have to give yourself time. That is like, I feel like that is the topic of this video. Give yourself time as a trader. Don't be desperate to become profitable. Don't be desperate to make money. Don't be desperate. Do not be desperate for anything. Once that desperation comes in, it's over. It's going to take you time. It's going to take you a longer period. If it's something that was supposed to take you, like, let's say 2 or 3 years to get, once that desperation comes in, that desperation is going to make you do things that is going to take you longer than that 2 to 3 years. It might even take you 6 years to become profitable. But once you are taking it slowly, you are trying to grasp the whole the whole details in the market. You are trying to backtest, comprehend, do this, do that, bringing connecting this dot and this dot, and there's a whole lot of dots that you have to connect before you become profitable. You have to connect dot A, dot B, dot C, dot D to like dot Z, to you can be able to understand, okay, this is what I'm to do. So now imagine somebody, and it takes years. Some people, it took them 5 years to connect that dot. So you don't expect it to take you like a year or 5 months to connect that dot. It's not possible. I used to say this thing every time, just like you want to become a pharmacist, right? You cannot become a pharmacist in 5 months. You cannot become a pharmacist in a year. It's never possible. You have to take time. You have to understand. You have to understand how to produce drugs. You have to understand what each and every drug, what their effect in the human body. You have to even study the human body and know how the human body operates. You have to study a whole lot of things before you become a pharmacist. Talk more of trading. So if you can give your course, your university course, you can give it 2 to 3 years. Why don't you give forex 2 to 3 years? And what I mostly observe is the fact that most traders, put in a whole lot of time in learning the wrong thing. It's not like as if that most of you are not putting in the effort, but you guys are putting in effort into the wrong thing. You can see somebody that will tell you, I've been learning how to trade for the past 3 years. Okay, who is your mentor? Where are you learning from? I'm learning from YouTube. How do you expect how do you expect to become profitable just from YouTube? I mean, there are people that will tell you that yes, I became profitable from YouTube, blah blah blah. They just all those things that they just want audience. Frankly, to tell you the truth, right, it's not possible because YouTube is not going to is not going to gather the whole informations you need. Have you ever seen these things on YouTube? They will tell you maybe out of 100%, they will tell you like 20%, and they'll tell you for you to get our full course, blah blah blah. All those things are just advert. They are setting a bait. You are just like a rat. Do you understand? People that watch YouTube, you are just like a rat. They will set a bait for you. You come and you eat it. It's sweet. Then you fall into the trap. Then you jump into their academy. That's what they want you to do. They'll throw small light on one or two things. They'll tell you how they got this sniper entry, how they got that sniper entry. Next thing, subscribe to our signal group or subscribe to our mentorship, blah blah blah. Then now you're already intrigued, you're already interested. Before you know, you subscribe to like almost 2 to 3 persons on YouTube. Do you understand? So YouTube is not that particular area where you can get a grasp of what knowledge, what forex is all about. You can understand, okay, forex is this, forex is that, forex is this, forex is that. But a step-by-step methodology on how you can be able to comprehend and analyze the forex market, you cannot get it. I repeat, you can never get it on YouTube. You see those things you guys are saying, how I flipped my $100 to $5,000, all those things are rubbish. Do you understand? So you have to put in time into studying the right thing. Let's say, for example, you get somebody else mentorship course. As long as it's that person's mentorship course you are getting, and this person has track record of good works, stick to that person. If for you to be watching this video, that means you are in our academy. Stick to the videos in the academy. I bet you in no time, understand the whole details, understand how the market flows, understand what led to this and what led to that. Before you know, everything will click for you. I don't know if you guys understand. So like the purpose of this video is give yourself time as a trader. Okay? So I hope this video meets you well and you're able to utilize the information in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.